Everybody, and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Fire Emblem, the Sacred Stones, and this one is not a chapter number, it just is labeled as a new journey, so let's get into it. A new journey begins. Now that the siblings have finally found each other. What is it, Eirika? I was thinking about Lion. The last time we saw him was a year and a half ago. You're right, it was at Grotto Keep. Has it really been only a year and a half? Ooh, we're getting a flashback? 1.5 years ago. Ephraim, Lion, where are you two? We're over here, Eirika. You'd better be quick, Ephraim says he's tired of waiting. Oh please, I'm sure you could wait a few moments longer. You're late. How does it take you so long to prepare for such a simple trip? Rest easy, Ephraim. There's no need to be so curt with your own sister. After all, a king must learn to treat women with honor and discretion. That's what Father McGregor says. Thank you, Lion. You, unlike my dear brother, are a true gentleman. I was up far too late thinking about my prayer to the temple flame last night. And I'm afraid I overslept. Your prayer? What are you babbling about? Come now, you know that flame has been burning since the time of darkness ended. You must know the story that the flame will answer the prayers of any pilgrim. Really? I didn't know that. Oh, Ephraim, Father McGregor is going to scold you for neglecting your studies, so don't even joke about that. So, tell us, what have you decided to pray for, Eirika? It's a secret. I should have known. You're so boring. Well, how about you, Ephraim? Me? Well, let's see. I guess I'll pray to become a stronger fighter? That's just like you, Ephraim. Just like you indeed, brother. I can never tell if you're complimenting me or mocking me. Praising you, of course, right, Eirika? Yes, that's right. And you, Lion? What will you pray for? What? Me? I suppose all I really want is for all our people to be happy. That's very much like you. Very much so, Lion. Now, I'm the one who cannot tell if he's being praised or... You're being praised, as always, Lion. Tell me, why the sudden decision to visit the temple? Did my brother do something again? Now listen, you. Oh no, it's not what Ephraim's done. It's what he hasn't done. He's learned nothing at all about the sacred stones and the temple flame, so Father McGregor became angry. He said, one destined to become king and rule over a nation must know the history of his kingdom and must respect the sacred stones. Ever since I came to Grotto, my life has been chastisement and castigation. Father McGregor does not think me to be altogether too kingly. And yet General Dussel is nothing but praise for you, Ephraim. He says you're brave and true, that you've the makings of a great king. A great king? I honestly have no idea what that means. Eirika should succeed the throne. He doesn't even want it, huh? I would be happy simply taking my lance and traveling the land as a mercenary. Ephraim, that is nothing but foolish, irresponsible romanticism. Do you realize how much your words would fill Father's heart with grief? Are we speaking of the same man? Our father will likely outlive us all. Ouch. Okay. Ouch. For now, I'm content just learning the lance from General Dussel. What about you, Lion? Is there anything you want to do? So this is the Prince of the Other Kingdom, correct? Me? Well, I suppose I want to become like my father. You were born to be the Emperor of Grotto, Lion. It suits you. No, I don't think so. I'm not... One thing I do know from watching my father is that being Emperor is hard. Every day he answers the complaints of the people, and he almost never sleeps. My father is always so very tired. I hope one day that... I hope that I can help him. Lion, you are so honorable. You should learn from him, brother. Again with your criticism. Tell me, Eirika, what say you to dressing like me and becoming king in my stead? You're so skinny, I doubt anyone would notice you're not really a man. Ephraim. What do you suppose Lion is doing now? When Emperor Vigard ordered the invasion, how do you think Lion felt? Well, he's always been so gentle, but he worships his father. He'd never question him. But the Emperor, he's clearly not behaving rationally. I just hope he's not so far gone that he'd hurt his own flesh and blood. Just pray for the day when the three of us can be together once again. I wonder if Lion's gonna be a friend or an enemy in this playthrough. He seems like a decent dude, but he might end up being our enemy just because of who his father is. It's kind of sad. It'll come, I've no doubt. Okay, going back to the castle. Cool. Eirika, Ephraim, welcome. The two of you returning together, it's like a dream come true. You must know I've prayed every day for your safe return. I'm so happy to see you, Tana. I'm sorry, Tana, I didn't want for you to worry. Oh, it doesn't matter now. All that really matters is that we've been brought together again. My own brother will soon return from the field. It will be nice to sit down and discuss things again. Princess Tana. Prince Ainz has returned from the front. Welcome home, dear brother. I'm so happy to see you return safe and sound. You didn't expect less, did you? Do you think Grotto's slugs could touch me? With my bow, I'll take down every Grotto soldier from here to the Emperor's palace. Well met, Ainz. Ephraim. It's good to see you, Prince Ainz. They say Renee has fallen. I believe I warned you before? This happened because you provided Grotto the opportunity to strike. Brother, mind your tongue. This is no occasion for such harsh words. Ephraim and Eirika have lost their father to this terrible war. I'm sorry to hear of your father's death. Hear me, Ephraim. Our most important task is to defeat Grotto and end this war. Oh, Ainz. I'm sorry, Eirika, Ephraim. It's alright. It's comforting to see that all of this, at least he hasn't changed. Ainz has hated me for as long as I can remember. Yeah, I was kind of getting that vibe. I was wondering. My brother looks upon you as a rival, Ephraim. And as you know, he wants to be the best at everything. The best king, the best general, the best fighter, the best man. He won't allow himself to be beaten at anything. Donna, you talk too much. Off screen. My father would like both of you to sit with him in a war council. Will you come with me to take part in your official audience? Yes, of course. There is much that I have to tell him. It will be our honor to attend. This way. It does my heart good to see you all here safely within our castle walls. Would that we had more time for pleasantries, but let us hear your news. Very well. I will begin. I've directed the body of Frelia's army south to engage Grotto directly. Our troops are proving themselves superior, and the battle progresses favorably. But the riddle still needs answering. Why did Grotto begin this war in the first place? Your Majesty, we may well have found something relating to that. We learned something on our travels, news that weighs heavily upon us. Yes, our messenger delivered your report to us a few days ago. Grotto was trying to destroy the sacred stones. Is that it? Yes. We've strengthened the tower's defenses. Frelia's stone is safe for the time being. But we remain confused in this. What does Grotto hope to gain by destroying the sacred stones? We don't know. The legends say the stones protect us all from the power of darkness. I can't say if it relates, but I have a story about Grotto. It's been troubling me, and I would like to share it with you all. Myrrh, come here, please. Hey, here's this girl again. Yes? Who's this girl? On her back? Wings? Oh, I didn't even notice that in the sprite work. Yeah, oh, is she a dragon girl? Ephraim, who is she? This is Myrrh. I met her while fighting in Grotto territory. Myrrh, would you please tell everyone here the story you told me? Please, Ephraim, you tell them. She's a bit shy. Very well. Myrrh tells me that she belongs to an ancient race of dragon folk. Yep, okay. Cool. They're mentioned in a few legends. They're called the tribe of Manakete. Manakete? Yes, their name appears several times in the Tale of the Sacred Stones. It says they were neither human nor demon, but a separate, aloof race. Please, Myrrh. We live in the east, in darkling woods. One day, yes? We felt something, an ominous energy to the south, from the direction of Grotto. They felt a force flowing out of the Grotto Empire. Sayla and I, we went to investigate this energy, but on our way we came across a battle and were drawn into the conflict. Myrrh got lost and was wandering aimlessly in an isolated region near Grotto's border. I met some wicked folk there. They deceived me and enchained me. They stole my dragon stone. They were preparing me for transport. It was in that moment when Ephraim appeared and rescued me. So in this universe, in this Fire Emblem universe, Manaketes without their dragon stones still have wings. That's not a normal thing in Myrrh's timeline, which I do believe that this is a different timeline than that, even though it's going to share some things. I stumbled across Myrrh by chance when Grotto's men had ambushed us. Everything she told me seemed beyond belief, and yet when I saw her wings, what could I do but believe? This dark wave of energy still flows from the Southlands. Its current is strong and runs deep. It has awakened the evil ones. Yeah, we run into some of those. I want to stop it. Huh. Your Majesty, I bring word. What is so urgent you would interrupt a private council? The tower holding the sacred stone of Frelia. It's been destroyed by the Grotto army. Damn, dude. What? That's impossible. What of the soldiers on watch? There were supposed to be many. The enemy forces, they were led by Kelak, the Tiger Eye, and Selena. How do you say that? Florspar? Florspar? I don't know. Selena's cool though. I don't want her to be a bad guy. I've liked her. Our soldiers fell before even half a day had passed. Selena Florspar. Only General Dusel is higher in Emperor Vigard's esteem. She's the one. She came personally. So they really do wish to see the sacred stones destroyed. Now, the first time we met Selene, we didn't even know who she was, but she was in a town, and she asked us to go and help Garcia and Ross and the other townspeople from the bandits. That's so interesting. I need to go back and rewatch that scene and see if I can get a hint about her. Blast. The Tower of Volney. Yeah, they're not holding up too well against them, are they? So this hunk of rock is a sacred stone, eh? So much fuss over something as fragile as this. Watch. It crumbles so easily. Do we gain anything by this? Not that I care, but... Damn, so he just straight up destroyed it. You black-hearted fool! What have you done? Without the stone's protection, the horrors will spread. Huh? What's this? Still breathing, are you? Come, if you've any last words, I'll hear them, fool of Frelia. Monster. You waste your last words on insults? And feeble ones at that. Hardly the right note to enter the Eternal on, wouldn't you say? Well then, die. Hold. What are you doing, Kellogg? Our job was to destroy the sacred stone. Yeah, dude, she seems cool. Ah. We're gonna have to kill her at some point in this game, and it's gonna break my heart, isn't it? Like, we have not seen her that many times, but every time she's on screen, I'm like, I like this girl. She seems okay. Damn. I know that, and I crushed it, did I not? But if we don't clean up these Frelian curs, they might. You do not raise your blade to anyone who is powerless to resist you. The Emperor does not desire us to kill without cause. That would be murder. Right, the Emperor. Your name's Selena, ain't it? Tell me, Selena, what makes that hasty-faced old fool's words so important? You wretch, do you dare insult His Imperial Majesty? Hey, I'm joking. Don't get so worked up. I get it now. You're a true, loyal soldier. I'm leaving before Frelia sends reinforcements. You coming? Yeah, it seems like the Emperor had his original 3 confidants. Selena's one of them, and I can't remember the other 2. And they're probably decent people. And they probably worked for him when he was also a good person. But whatever's going on with the Emperor, he's got like a darkness in him, and he's not being himself. And then he recruited these other 3 darker characters, including Valter, Kalak, and that mage guy. Was there another one? I don't remember. But they seem to be, yeah, much more evil than the original 3 were. Or were there 4 and 4? I don't remember. How could this happen? How could I have allowed our sacred stone to be destroyed? Dark energies from the Empire's capital. Evil monstrosities roaming our lands. Vigard's mad invasion, and now this, the destruction of our sacred talisman. And we have no idea of Grotto's goals. We are in dark times, once again. But, even so, we cannot sit here, wringing our hands. First, we must warn the nations that house the remaining sacred stones. If Vigard seeks to destroy the stones, they are all in grave danger. Johanna and Ralston must be warned. The nations must join together to fight our common foe. Do you think they will believe us? It is a difficult tale to believe, I must agree. I will go, Father. Heinz? A direct visit from the Prince of Frelia is not something they can ignore. I will travel to Johanna, where I will forge an alliance with her queen. If our sacred stone has been destroyed, then Frelia could be in greater danger. Father, I cannot let you leave the nation in such a time of crisis. It is imperative that I be the one to go. And I will head for Ralston. Eirika? You know I can't let you put yourself in such danger. Rest easy, dear brother. I will journey to Ralston by ship across the North Sea. There will be no danger. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, right, Eirika. You wish. And I have made a vow. I will fight as you have until the day Renee is liberated. Alright, I understand. King Hayden, I will take the troops and march on the Imperial capital from the west. West? Are you saying you will begin an assault on Grotto from here? If we can take Grotto Keep, the war will be over. The sacred stones will be safe. If we start here and press forward with all our might, and once you reach the capital, the guard's generals will be there waiting for you. If they oppose us, we will fight. You've got your father's foolhardy courage, don't you? Very well, I entrust all our hope to you 3. Heinz, you will go to Johanna, Eirika to Ralston, and Ephraim, the Imperial capital. Funding you will have, but of soldiers we have few to spare. For each of you, a difficult road awaits. Are we gonna get 3 different paths? Like 3 different characters to control? I thought that like maybe we'd get like a similar thing to Shadows of Valentia, where we have 2 people to control, the 2 siblings. I thought it was going to be Eirika and Ephraim, but maybe Heinz will be controllable as well. I don't know. Or maybe I'm going down the wrong path and that's not a thing at all. If any of us meets with defeat, the battle will turn to Grotto's favor. There must be no errors. We must not fail. Okay? Fighting on 3 fronts, baby. Where I command, there are no mistakes. I have no doubts I'll succeed, I swear it. Come, it is time to go. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, I needed money so badly. Farewell, brother. I will return. To be honest, I still do not want you to go. I would rather you wait here for my return. Please, Ephraim. I will be fine. There's no need for you to worry. Mine is the easiest task, and I'll be in no danger. I'm far more worried about your mission. Challenging the might of an empire with a handful of men? What's this now? Have you lost your faith in me? No, of course not. I know your true strength, Ephraim. No one can defeat you. Hearing you say that fills me with confidence. I think I know my own limitations. I won't overextend my reach. I can't die and leave you on your own, can I? Ephraim, let us both survive to be reunited. Give me your word, Eirika. You have it, brother. Dude, I really like the story so far. Eirika and Ephraim will now part ways. Which of them will you accompany? Okay, so I'm picking them now, so it's not like I can just jump between the two. I pick a group to go with, and I wonder if it's going to split like the party that we currently have. Do we get to choose? I wonder. Okay, we're going to start with Eirika, I think. Will you go with Eirika? Yes. Now, I'm assuming that we will get to do the other side of things too, right? I can't see a situation where that isn't a thing. Princess Eirika. Is your departure time near? Yes. Kyle, Ford, I'm traveling to Rouston. I ask that you two serve my brother well. Actually, there's been a slight change of plan. Oh, are they coming with me? We're going with you, Your Highness. What? But Prince Ephraim rides with Frelia's finest at his back. And this was a personal order from the prince himself. He said, I don't need you loafing around here, go keep Eirika safe. Since when is battling all of Grado loafing about? Honestly. You're right, my brother's mission is far more dangerous than mine. I will go and speak with him. Princess Eirika? Prince Ephraim said he's not concerned for his own safety. Yeah, that's not really the issue here. I think Eirika's the one that's concerned. She knows that he's not concerned. These are the words our prince gave us, and we believe he means them. That's the truth of it. There's no cause for worry, Princess Eirika. We can all attest to the prince's tenacity. No matter how close death comes, the pale horse will not catch him. Kyle, Ford, I understand. Thank you for your service and your bravery. You are my brother's most trusted and most valiant companions. I would be honored to have you ride at my side. And the honor is ours. We ride for Renee and for Princess Eirika. Let's not work ourselves into a frenzy right now. When the time comes, I will be there to handle things. Of course, I'm depending on both of you. Interesting. What did that say? Distant blade? The Tower of Valny has appeared to the east of Castle Frelia on the world map. Once held by Grado's troops, it has become home to a host of dark creatures. Battling these monstrosities is a good way for units to gain strength. Try using the tower as a training area to gain extra experience. Okay, so this is the tower that people have been alluding to in the comments. Be aware you cannot save your battle preparations for tower skirmishes. Okay, so maybe it works a little bit more like dungeons do in Shadows of Valentia. Once you clear a tower map, you'll have access to the next floor. Each floor is more difficult than the last, so come prepared. Dark creatures also may appear on other bases on the world map. To engage these demons in combat, simply place the cursor on their location and press the A button. If the battle goes poorly and you're in danger of losing units, use the retreat command on the map menu to withdraw your troops. Okay, so yeah, I've been playing this game and I've been like sitting here wondering, like, dude, this game doesn't seem overly easy necessarily. Like there's been some challenging moments so far, but I think that where the ease of this game comes in and why so many people say that this is like one of the easiest games is probably because of this right here, right? That you always have the option to grind. But you know, Awakening had a bit of grinding that you could do. Although in that it was somewhat limited in a way, but still it had as much grinding as you really wanted it to have. You just kind of had to work around its limitations. And Shadows of Valentia also, you were able to grind in that. And it's really just down to your own choice how you play the game, right? Now, I'm not much of a grinder myself, so how I'm going to approach this is I'm going to be playing pretty naturally. Just kind of like going from place to place. I'll probably try the tower a couple of times, but like I'm not going to be actively trying to get a whole bunch of extra experience and stuff for my characters. So yeah, but I am going to try the Tower of Valny. I do need to find out what it is and how it works. I am kind of interested, so if I like go 2 floors up and I return later, do you start on floor 1 or do you start on the last floor that you left off on? I'm not really sure. I don't know how that works. What I do know is I need to find a store. I think this one has a store. Another javelin. Now, do any of these have a store? Here we go. I wonder if I need one of those. I know I need one of those. Okay, I think I have a steel axe. Let's find out what I don't have, first off. I mean, I've got a couple of steel swords already, I think. Maybe I don't have a steel axe. Hold on. On this next mission, we're going to re-equip everybody, I think. Oh yeah, I forgot I can just use list to list everything, huh? I have to remember that. So we've got 2 steel swords. We've got a couple of silver swords that only one person can use right now. Actually, no, I don't think anybody can use silver swords. Nobody has A. We have an A-rank spear user, right? Okay. Lots of iron. 2 steels. Both of those are low. 2 steel lances, a couple of javelins. Alright, let's buy a steel axe. Okay, I'm still unsure if the game gives us any indication of somebody who's maxed out stats. Like, for instance, Joshua, in a Myrmidon class, like, is he maxed out on his speed stat? It's 16 right now. That seems really high. I might have to look that up, what his max stats are, just so that I can find out if the game does or does not give us information on that. Give me just a second while I look that up. Okay, he still has room to grow. So the reason I wanted to like figure that out is because as people start hitting max stats, that's when we should probably start ranking them up to their next class. But I don't want to really do that until they start hitting that, or we get really close to 15 to 20 on their levels. So I mean, I think Joshua was actually the highest level. I mean, other than Seth technically, because he's a pre-promote, but yeah, he's almost level 13. Dude, Joshua, eating up all the experience. He's just really good, so makes sense. Okay, I think at this point, we're not going to have time to go into another thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to get set up and just make sure that we've done all the shopping that we need to do. So yeah, you take an iron sword, take your slim sword, steel, and your rapier. Then you can take one of the one vulneraries because you always have access to convoy. You could always grab another one if you needed to. Okay, you only have spears, but you're up to a B. Yeah, you're going to be the first one probably to get access to Silver Lance. He's really fast. How is your constitution? Con is 9. Joshua's con is 8. Yeah. I mean, you probably will have the highest con of anybody, right? But you're the second best one for the Iron Blade, I think, so... Yeah, we gotta get some more items, I think. both of you, you're more of a spear user. You're also more of a spear user. Okay. Might want to buy another steel for you. Okay, now that we're spending all of our money. Two more of these. Okay. Alright, with that, I think we're going to end this episode. We're kind of set up, and we're going to go into that tower, see what it's all about before we move on to whatever's in Chapter 9 at Port Kiris. So yeah, thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good one, everybody. I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters, Darren York, ZTD, Anur, Seventh Son, Louis D, and Ivan Kolbabyuk. If you would also like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below.